it's Julie at Westway Canine. Today I want to talk to you about trimming dogs' nails. We're still hearing an awful lot of people talking about pinning dogs down, pushing them into corners, wrestling with them, it needing to be a two-man job. Really, trimming a dog's nails doesn't have to be hard work. You can train your dog really simply to offer the paws up for trimming anytime you need to do it. If you don't want to do this, it makes life a little bit harder for you and a little bit more uncomfortable for the dog, even if you have to take it to the groomers or the vets to have this done. So it's worth investing just a little bit of time and effort to get your dog comfortable with this procedure. So Zacky's going to show you how it's done. He's a veteran of this, he knows exactly how to do it, but he's going to demo it for us. First things first, I think it's useful if you teach your dog to accept having his feet handled. If you teach your dog to give a paw or to shake hands, great. If you haven't done that yet, that's probably the first foundation step, is to get your dog happy to offer his foot and to have it handled by you. And of course, you're going to do this by rewarding the dog every single time. Every single time. Don't push it, don't drag it, don't grab it. Take it easy. Slow and steady wins the race. So we're going to move to the second step. After the dog is happy having his feet handled, we're going to show you how to introduce the nail clippers and how to start clipping the dog's nails. Zacky, sit. Good boy. Every time you ask the dog to do something, or every time he makes an approximation, you're going to reward. I'm just using a bit of Zach's kibble, a little bit of his dinner here. He's quite happy to work for that. You could do the same thing. So in the beginning, you're going to just want the dog to see the clippers and be happy about seeing them. So when you see them, you're going to feed the dog. Looking at it, feed the dog. If he wants to sniff it, you can let him sniff it if he wants. No, he doesn't want to sniff it. He just wants to give me his foot for trimming. Because he knows the story. He knows the story. Don't you, big dog? So, once your dog is happy having his foot handled, and he's happy having the clippers around, and you've been paying him for this quite regularly, paying him is important, then you're going to start to introduce the clippers to the foot. There's no clipping at this point. Introduce the clippers to the foot. So this is an alien object touching your dog's foot. Hasn't felt this before, he's only felt your hand. So he needs to know that something else is going to touch his foot, and actually that's okay, because he's going to get paid for that too. We get a nice snacky, don't we? And you can use a clicker if you've got an extra hand, or if you've got someone who's going to help you do this. You could be touching it, click, reward, click, reward, or you can mark it, yes, yes. And then you're going to move on. That process can take a little while, so don't rush it. Really important to build trust, not to rush it. So these make a sound, and we don't want them to be scared of the sound. So we're going to touch his feet, fake clip, reward. Touch, fake clip, reward. If your dog's really worried about this stage can take a wee while. Don't rush it. You see a theme emerging here. Don't rush it. Then you're going to move on. You're going to touch the dog's nail. You're going to trim the tiniest amount off the end of it and reward. Tiniest amount off the end of it and reward. If your dog wants to snatch his paw away at this point, that's fine. You're going to let him do that. We're not into grabbing hold of it, pinning it, wrestling it, nothing. If your dog wants to take his paw away, that's fine. He's going to want to then give you it back because he's going to want a wee snack. And this is fine.